In the previous episode, we got stuck in the Aserai lands for several days, chased by nobles, promoted several horse archer companions, Jamshid, Mozam, and Naufal, and finally started getting bows from village raids. So La Mesa, what do they have? La Mesa, ooh, La Mesa is a stud farm. We want that. You are not getting into that town. Now that does give me some concern because they have similar numbers and they probably have better quality. So are they going straight for us? They are, but yep, they are definitely going straight for us and they're not backing out. So for sure we would lose that fight, I think, if we took it. I think in the next year or less, we would be able to take battles like that. But right now, probably not so much. Now this one we might be able to take. No, doesn't look like it. Oh wow, he's fast. He's really fast. Okay, he's moving at 6. We're just gonna have to get away and stay in the wooded area. Okay, the map ended right there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we need to get up in the wooded area. This is not looking too good actually, because there's not a whole lot of wooded area we can move through. We're gonna have to take a right turn and they're gonna catch up if we do that. So let's do this. Let's hire some people, everybody that we can. We may have to give up some troops here, which would be really quite unfortunate, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So we're actually faster than, well, that's because we're in the wooded area. That's right. Yeah, once we get out of the wooded area, this guy is really fast. 20 cav, 6 horse archers. So he's like majority cavalry. That's tough. So let's think about this. Do we try and get through the gap without getting caught, get to this wooded area, or do we stay in the wooded area, let him cut the corner, and then we can try and somehow get down here? I don't know. The problem is I don't know where there's like hidden parts of the map that you can't go to. Like there's an invisible wall. That's what we ran into right here. We should have been able to go closer to the coast, but you know, Tailworld's math. Well, let's see. Let's try and stay in the wooded area. We'll stay right in the outskirts. We'll control this manually and do as best a job as we can. Yeah, that's all we can do right now is really just kind of scoot along here. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be okay. Yeah, we're in the wooded area. For sure, there's nothing they could do now. Okay, that was really close. Pretty happy with the results, though. What are we looking like on date fruit? We have a lot of date fruits. We don't need that. We actually have a lot of different kinds of food. Everything but beer, but I think we're okay for a while. We don't have to worry about it. And Stuart is coming in kind of slowly, actually. I thought it was going to go a lot faster than this. Granted, we only have 70 people in our party, so it's not like it's a massive party. So I guess that kind of makes sense. There's nothing back there. We can't get there from here. We have to go back. So let's not get trapped in here. He's actually, is he faster than us? No, he's not. There is desert terrain down here, which does concern me because that does slow you down quite a bit. So we should probably be careful with that. Yeah, he's actually a lot faster than us in the desert terrain, and there's no forest for us to hide. This is a real problem. We need to find a bandit hideout. We need to get really lucky here. I don't know if that's considered mountain or wooded area. There's a bandit hideout. Beautiful. All right, we need to get there like tomorrow. We'll hide here for a moment. Oh, wow, look at that. The bandits come into clutch. That was so close. Now, we don't own any bandits in the desert region, so I'm kind of curious if their units are any good. Raider, tracker, warrior. Let's take a look. All right, so they start out raider, they go warrior, footman, and where's the tracker? These footmen look decent, and the tracker are a tier 3 archer. Not the best, but we could fight them. A 90-pound composite bow. That is enticing. Yeah, it's not a whole lot better than the 70-pound we already have, but it is a composite bow, so it should be decent. And 30 bow skill, so everybody will be able to use it. We could do that. Let's go see what they say. So if we tell them no and fight, we could just send troops, and we don't get anything. Okay, well, it is what it is. But hopefully these guys have some stuff. So they do have a southern harness that is really pricey. Wow, that's not worth it. And they've only got 161 denars in the bank, so we can't really sell a whole lot here. We could just go around and pick on these guys, the ones that have the ranged units, see how many we can find. Maybe they'll give up a bow and arrow or something. But for sure, we should do some raiding here. We can raid Mahlul and Asmai. I really have no clue how to pronounce these, so I'm doing my best. If you've got suggestions on how to do it, please let me know. We could definitely raid these, get probably some bow and arrow out of these. Peasant archer and peasant archer. Yeah, so that should work. This guy's scaring me a bit. I don't know how fast he is. He's a little faster than us. Oh, he's coming. Okay, so that's what I was concerned about. But if we stay near the hideouts, we should be okay. We'll give him plenty of space and time to get out of here. No, he's still there. All right, he's going for us. See, this is going to be really tough. I think maybe the Aserai is a little bit of a death trap for us until we're big enough to where we can really stand on our own. Don't think we're going to have too much chance against these guys. 23 cav, 12 horse archers. It's a bit much. Yeah, okay, so let's just get out of here. Let's go back north. This guy is definitely faster than us as well, so we don't want to antagonize him until we're already past. Nope, he's coming right for us. Okay, so we might be stuck down here for a bit. All right, that guy's preoccupied. Let's try and sneak by. All right, we're gonna go for it. This is our chance. We need to get out. We're faster than the 106. We don't have to worry about that too much. All right, we are gonna hit some wooded area here soon. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. He looks like he's gonna come right for us, and he is the same speed, so we have to really be careful. Holy crap, this is close. Would love to raid you guys, but unfortunately we don't have time. Well, that was a bit of a bummer. I was hoping we could do something down there, but, you know, we got to be flexible when we're doing a campaign like this. This is kind of what happens from time to time. So let's just get out of here, and I think we're going to run into something similar with the Khazaits, although the Khazaits, we won't have the desert movement speed debuff that these guys don't have. We would have it, but in the Khazait land, there's no debuff there. There's just not a whole lot of force that we can hide in. So I feel like we would have to go back north somewhere. Actually, this is getting a little sketchy. We're getting chased on a couple sides. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, these guys are really on our tail here. So he's faster. Oh, he's backed off. Finally backed off. Okay, cool. We should be okay then. I think we should probably spend some time raiding caravans again. That seems to be the most logical and profitable option here. So for sure, we're going to keep the two-handers. We're going to be using that at some point in the campaign, but not quite yet. One thing we probably should do is figure out what weapons we want to keep. So the masterwork stuff for sure we'll keep. I want to save a few of these maces. So this fuller mace looks pretty good. Yeah, I don't think we'll save any of these other maces. They look okay, but they don't look great. We'll save the masterwork short militia spear. And like I said, for some reason, it just doesn't like this one. But let's put the masterwork in, and then we'll just lock it into place. I feel like it's going to just be a better spear. And then some of these other ones that are a bit more expensive, we'll probably have to lock them in place because it keeps wanting to upgrade them. They seem like they're pretty good, so we'll just throw them in there, we'll lock it, and then we don't have to worry about selling some of these or saving them. Yeah, like this narrow long head spear, this one looks pretty good, doesn't like it. That should be good. Let's get rid of some of these crappy swords. We're not going to be dealing with swords too much anyway, so I'm not going to lose sleep over that. There we go. We'll take our 7600 and we'll take it right back. Now they have only a single archer in the back. They've got a little bit of cav. Let's just move our infantry up. We'll give them a shield wall and see if we can induce a charge. Yep, here we go. Take this guy's horse out. Oh. Or we can get blocked by our own guys. Oh, that guy. He just crashed into our infantry line. Not the brightest bulb in the pack. A little bit of cavalry on this side. Let's take these guys out. And they are pushing their Cavanars. Yeah, probably not the brightest.
Infantry! Infantry!
These guys are still moving up, so we're good there. Let's stop him in his tracks. There we go. Now he's easy pickings. Alright, they are charging in, so we should be in good shape here. Let's move our boys back a little bit, just so they're not getting rushed. And they do have that one archer back here still. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's like hiding in the donkeys. He is. He's hiding with the donkeys. You definitely don't deserve any quarter. There we go. Let's get the archers set up in the back here. And they are still charging some cavalry in, surprisingly enough. But we're gonna go ahead and set... Oh man, that guy got laid out. Let's go ahead and send our second line to envelop these guys. And we'll try and stop this cavalry charge. Beautiful. Let's get this one too. So we can take this guy's cav out. And we don't want anybody escaping, so let's get rid of these guys. One cav left. Somehow this guy lost his horse. Feels bad, man. And we did lose a step brigand. That's fine. Our horse archers did pretty well here, actually. They got some decent hits in. A couple kills as well. Now, the woodland outlaw, I think we were going to go brigands at arms. So we'll go down the left side. And again, the footpad, we're going to trade up right into the horsemen. So we got 4 so far. We should probably separate out the melee cav from our horse archers. We're starting to get a few of these guys, so we should probably do that soon. But we'll take a footpad. And the Bedouin tracker, we don't want really any archers. Let's just hang on to him. We could convert these guys, although we're not really desperate for units. I think we'll just hang on. Got some more throwing daggers, so let's go ahead and upgrade these. All right, let's do this. Let's head back to our home base. Let's go the Lycran hideout, and then we're going to go north again. It's not winter season, so we're not going to be slowed down by snow. This is probably the best time to do it. Let's go back up into the Sturgian lands. That seemed to be the best place for us, at least for starter gear, and then at some point we should probably go somewhere else where that's got better bows. So like the Khazait lands, fighting against nobles is going to be a great place for us to find good bows. Nothing too good at the black market here. Let's just keep moving on. Reggae is out in force. 200 241 with a ton of armed citizens. Okay, well, he doesn't have the best army. It's interesting, the hideout black markets don't have a lot of money, but they do give fair prices. I've noticed that the prices you get from there are really good, which doesn't really make a difference because we have more gear than we have need for money. Like, we can sell everything we have, make about 100k, but it wouldn't really change much. Let's go ahead and actually, we're not going to give prisoners away. What we're going to do is put them in the safe house. We've got 82, so we did lose a few since we were here last, but that's not really a big deal. And we're at level 2. Beautiful. And we're actually a decent amount of the way to level 3, so this is going to go really fast. Let's go ahead and enslave a few more people here. Let's do all 6 of them. Yeah, and because we have the slave dormitory from level 2, this actually gives us a slightly reduced chance of escape and death rate. So that's why instead of having 0 out of 3 or whatever it was before, it's only 0 out of 1. So we have a better chance of people getting out. What else did we get? So we got slave dormitory, we got small farm, we have a small food production, actually +8. That's pretty good. So we don't have to keep putting food in here. We could actually take food out. And then the training field, this is where we can go duel our companions. We should probably do that at some point. I don't know that we'll do it right now, but that'll help them all increase their melee skills. So not bad at all. Level 3 is going to come pretty quick. We're at 2300. I think by the time we get back from our Sturgian outing, then we'll be in good shape with that. And since we're here, let's go pay a visit to Lycaron, see if we can do another mission. Get us very slowly but surely will raise relations. And we still have 100% disguise chance. That should be the case for a while. We're still only at clan tier 2. Once we hit the higher clan tiers, it will make it a bit more difficult, but I think we'll still have a pretty good chance of doing it. So let's talk to this dude, prove the skills, and we're gonna go beat somebody up in the tavern. Actually, can we do it? No, never mind. I was gonna say maybe we could beat up that lady. This lady we can beat up for sure. Oh, look at that face. All right, do it, Hussein. Show him how good you are with women. Yeah, you can tell he's got a real talent. So we're at 2 out of 6. We're getting there. Now we can do forced tribute now. So this will give us a little bit of relations as well. Let's go ahead and give forced tribute a chance. Yeah, so we must gently collect some funds from a noble cause and we'll be paid accordingly. So let's do it. And they ask if we want to do it by ourselves or if we want some help. We get less money if we take help from them, and we get less XP because they have some random units come in. So we're good. We'll just do it ourselves. I think we should be fine. So we can take in up to 10 people, and pretty much what we have, we'll go in with that. Now we've got a pretty interesting setup here. Let's back it up just a little bit. We've got some throwing weapons we can throw at these guys before they get to our line. But that's not going to be good enough. Oh, we took a hit. Alright, let's throw some knives at distance here. Oh, right in the face. Look at this guy. That's about as brutal as it gets. Right in the forehead. Well, it's kind of like the eyebrow, actually. Yeah, that was pretty easy. I don't know if our guys took any hits. We took a hit, but because we've been upgrading our armor, it really didn't hurt that much. Actually, this guy's got a shield too. Interesting. Who is that? Maksudbek? Jalaluddin's got one, and Hussein. Wow, we had 3. I didn't realize we had that many. And 6 renown is really good for that type of battle. There's only 4 people there, so bad at all. We'll take our 2 grand. We got a little bit of relations, so we're at 3 out of 9. Increased it by 3 up to 9, but that doesn't give us any more. We need +10. So once we get to +10, we can force notable extortion. So that'll also increase relations as well. So that'll be nice when we get to that point. So off to the north we go. Let's maybe pick on some caravans along the way if there's an easy target. For sure, we want to be careful around these big parties though, because that could be a big issue for us. Now there's some hillmen and hill warrior if we want to upgrade more of these guys. How many do we have left? We still have 13, so it's really not that bad. These brigands are kind of dead space. These guys aren't going to upgrade anymore. The cav aren't really all that great. Yeah, I think we're okay though. We don't have too many of these low tier, so I think we'll just go with what we got. You know what I would love to do is raid. I would love to raid this village. That's a pretty solid way of getting horses. The only problem is we get the disorganized state if we leave before the raid's done. I'm not sure if it's really worth it. It's only 275 hearts. They probably don't even have a horse, do they? Oh yeah, they have a lot actually. This might be worth it. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid. This shouldn't be a difficult battle. I don't think we'll take any losses here. Let's keep our companions back here so they're not too close and get shot up right away. Let's get our infantry set up right here. We'll get one on this side, one over here by this house. And then whoever gets charged first, the other group is either going to go for the archers or they'll go for a flank. Yeah, we're getting some really good shots off. Look at that. They're gaining a bunch of levels. Yeah, they're in a good spot. Let's just leave them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Oh. That giant spear just bounced off of us. Alright, let's go shield wall with these guys. These guys, I think we can just send them back. Oh yeah, they're destroying them.
Infantry!
Yeah, they're getting after it for sure. Now these guys, actually these guys need to go line formation. Let's have them pursue these archers. Actually, there's only one left. We can just
Infantry!
let's go line formation with both. Just charge them in. It's not really worth it. Let's get
Follow me! Attack!
our cav involved at this point. We can just send them in. Oh, we're getting shot. Yeah, I think the quality of our troops is really showing through here. Okay. As I say that, somebody died. Alright, Mountain Brigand, we don't want to upgrade. We want to keep those guys. Yeah, we did lose somebody. We lost some Brigand infantry. That's fine. Yeah, we got a lot of good levels with our companions. And we hit level 100 with our main. That's really good on bow. We got a few upgrades we can do here. Woodland Spearman. That's the first time we got that guy. Hopefully he does a good job. Looks like he's got some pretty good gear, and he does upgrade to the Brigand at Arm. I'm really curious to see how well these guys are, because if they can compete with the Mountain Brigand, it might be worth upgrading maybe half and half. Or we're going to raid this, see if we can get some horses before we get chased off the map. Nobody reacting just yet. We're actually going through this pretty fast. We got a charger. This is good. We need another one to make this worth it. We got another Kentarian charger and an old workhorse. That's fine. I'm not too concerned about the pack animals. A hunter. Beautiful. Man, this is going really well, actually. Kentarian charger. Yeah. This is definitely worth it. And like I said, if we can get out of here without getting chased off the map by a noble, this is going to be worth it for sure. And our scouting level is really high, so we can see them from quite a ways away, even at nighttime. So this isn't too bad. 2 Midlands palfrey, and that concludes the raid. Now, Hussein says that, interesting. Don't want any part of that. And I'm wondering what trait he has that's causing him to do that. You are definitely a bandit. That's not accurate, so we got to fix that. Let's go take a look. What does Hussein have? He has merciful, so we don't want merciful in any of our guys. Yeah, nobody has merciful. That's fine. So Hussein, why are you merciful? If we go into the edit hero, the traits, we can get rid of merciful. Actually, in real life, he was pretty brutal. So let's go mercy -1. That's a bit more accurate for him. I didn't think it was going to be a problem, but yeah, I guess now when we hire people, we'll make sure that they're not merciful. Okay, there we go. There's reinforcements finally coming in, put a stop to our little raiding party. But they're too late. We've got lots of animals that we can use now. And can we fight these guys? 6 horse archers and 6 cav. There's going to be a lot of mounts we can get from this battle. Too fast though. Let's just keep moving. Let's try and get north before nighttime or before the next day if we can get into the Sturgian lands. That would be... No, it's already a new day. That's fine. Yeah, I was going to say, did we discover bandit hideouts? There's one right here. It would be nice to have more in this area. So maybe we should scout it out a little bit. Ooh, look at that. Sturgian. That's a healthy Sturgian army. They got 324. Let's go poke around a little bit, see if we can find maybe like a steppe bandit hideout somewhere in this area. Just in case we get chased in the future, we'll at least have an idea of where we need to go. Usually there's one up here. Yeah, see, look at that. 33. There's one right there. Okay. There might be another one. So there's one up here as well. Let's go pay them a visit. Our brothers from another mother. Let's see if they got anything good on the black market. They've got some pretty nasty looking arrows. 100 gram. That might be worth. No, actually, I think we'll pass. We don't really need this stuff. So that should help. Let's avoid these guys. They're going to chase us, but we're quite a bit faster than them, so that shouldn't be a problem. Actually, they don't want to engage. That is actually a fairly even fight according to them if they don't want to engage right away. I'm a little curious why. I'm wondering how they value our companions. These guys may count for a lot more than in the auto resolve than they do in the actual battle. That might be something to consider. Now, there's a hideout right here. I didn't realize there's one right here. So there's actually 3 in this area. This would be a really good place to raid because we can retreat back to the hideout pretty easily. Nothing too crazy here. There is an interesting shoulder piece here though. This would give us head armor and body armor. It's a little bit less body armor, but significantly more head armor. Let's do that. Let's buy this. And I kind of want to get some decent armor. We might as well, right? Let's upgrade both of these. Oh yeah, look at that. This guy looks legit, man. I would be terrified fighting against this guy. He just doesn't really look like a steppe bandit, but you know, that's fine. This is Bannerlord. We can bend it a little bit. All right, let's sell some stuff, get our guys back. Ooh, we got a Palmation. And we're not going to sell, let's actually not sell the horse armor. I think that's going to come in handy. Actually, yeah, let's let some people get some upgrades from that. And let's sell some stuff here. And for our main character, 100 bow, we got option of mounted archery or merry men. Mounted archery would be pretty good. Decreases mounted accuracy penalty by 30%. Increasing your party size by +5 is pretty good, but we are going to be doing a significant amount of mounted archery. I don't know that it is going to make a huge difference for us because a lot of our shooting is done while we're standing still. But for roleplay purposes, let's go mounted archery. I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? And then finally hit Stuart 150, so we're making a little bit of progress there. Let's go ahead and go do not pay wages for wounded soldiers. We're not going to be donating prisoners to anybody, so that doesn't really help us. And then we'll put another point into the useless tactics. Jalaluddin hit another level. Let's go ahead and bump up writing. Walid, we'll put another point into polearm. Same thing with Mozin. Everybody, actually, we got a lot of levels here. So Sunat, we're going to put that into control for his bow, more into polearm. And Rashid, actually, Rashid should have a point, should have an attribute here, so we'll adjust that manually. It's because he had -1 before, but that's fine. We can fix it. So we'll top these out. These guys are going to do really nicely. Yeah, see, these guys are -1 and -2, so that's going to be a little bit of an issue, but we'll fix that. Okay, there we go. So we got 6 control. These guys are really shaping up nicely. Hey, let's hide here for a bit. I don't want to deal with these Sturgians. We could probably take them on, but it's really not worth it. Let's just let them pass by. New day. Let's get out of here. And let's stop out at this hideout and see if they've got any bows. I really would like to find some decent bows. Yeah, unfortunately, they're just not going to have that kind of gear. I feel like sometimes they will, but just not having luck this time. We picked up a little bit better armor for our mount. We've got we've got one of the best armored old workhorses in Calradia for sure. This thing should just be, you know, hauling dung around or something, but nope, is a combat workhorse. You know what we should probably do is start back here. Let's deal with Ladiv. I know we raided it before, but actually they may just give up. No, they don't. Okay, so they have 10 archers. We'll take them out. All right, we are going to split up our cav now. So group 5 is going to be our melee cav. Group 6 is going to be our elite horse archers.
Follow me!
So we'll move into position. Let's get our first infantry group over here on the right.
Forward!
Group 2 will be a little further over here on the left. Let's get the cav out a little wide on the flank. Once the infantry leave, we'll send them in to flank these archers, and we'll keep the horse archers. Oh, actually, these guys need to go there. Yeah, we'll keep the horse archers safe over here on this flank.
Forward! Move! Forward!
Let's see. We even tried out our new bow. Let's see if it's any good. I've noticed it does seem to aim a bit faster. It doesn't help our aim. I'm not hitting squat here. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and charge. We'll charge with our cav. They'll come flank these guys. Field wall with the group 1 and 2. They should have no problem taking those guys out. Let's go ahead and charge our other group that didn't get attacked. And we'll just get some bow XP here. Yeah, as long as the archers don't get out of here, that's fine. Yeah, no archers alive. Beautiful. Farouk got that kill. Beautiful. We got 1 loss, a bandit lackey. Nobody's gonna cry for him. And we got some decent levels here. I see some people hitting their perks, so we'll have a level 75 perk there. But really, the only reason we're up here is for a bow. Please give us a bow. Nope. Give us a bow. Jeez. Like, keep all this loot. Just give us one. We'll trade all this loot for 1 bow. My kingdom for a bow. All right, we'll then take all this stuff. We're probably gonna get overburdened here soon. Yeah, we're not quite in territory of having hurting penalty, but I imagine at some point soon we probably will. Now, Maksud Bek, level 75. We'll give him the reload perk. Now what we're gonna do, let's head back north. Let's stay in this wooded area. If we ever get charged, we'll have no problem getting away if we stay up in this. Now there is a party coming over here. I don't want to fight this until this guy kind of comes and goes. Yeah, looks like he's not interested in us. He's interested in those looters. That's fine. We'll take this battle. So he'll have a disorganized state. There's no way he catches us now. 73. So they've got quite a bit. How many archers? 22 archers. All right, we're gonna get a bow from this. I am going to will it into existence. I want the bow. I need the bow. Please give us the bow. All right, so same setup.
After me!
Yeah, we'll sit up over here on the flank. I don't really want to deal with the city or the little village. That's fine. We'll stay over here. And I think we can sit up. Let's see, Cav, get out of the way. Get our archers, our horse archers set up over here. It is snowing pretty hard, so that's going to affect, you know, accuracy, but I think they'll be all right. So let's move them just a little bit. Yeah, we'll pour some arrows into their flank as well. There's 1 down. 21 to go. All right, our infantry are coming up. We're still pouring some arrows into their flanks, so they're in good shape here. Let's get these guys set up. So group 1 on the left, group 2 on the right. Actually, what we should probably do is maybe we can induce them to come on this side of the fence. This would be really good for us. And we'll have the other group right here on this side, and we can easily just sandwich them at that point. Let's get our cav right behind our horse archers, and as soon as they commit their infantry, then we're going to send them in to go harass the archers. We're not hitting too much here. Oh, they are. Okay, we induced. So every time I use the word or hear the word induced, it reminds me of when my kids were born. Like, oh crap. A little bit of stressful word to use here, but...
Form a shield wall.
All right, here we go. Let's get in there and smack them a bit. All right. Cavalry can go now. You guys are free to charge. Let's get our infantry in here on the flank. And we're actually going to charge the horse archers. Let's see if they do well like that. At the very least, they'll avoid damage, assuming they stay away from the infantry. Oh, and why are you guys running right into the infantry? That's literally the one thing I don't want you to do. Why? Why tell worlds? Why? Okay, well, it is what it is. Let's go take out some archers. We definitely don't want these guys getting out, because this is our ticket to getting free bows. Alright, we're losing a few people here. Hopefully it's not any of our cav. Getting into a nice little duel with these guys. Oh, what a shot. That guy completely got domed way back there. That was a really good shot. Oh, there goes the peasants. They're running. They don't want anything to do with that. Alright, we're gonna let them go. We need to focus on the archers. This is our priority. No archers are allowed to leave with their gear. Alright, they're starting to turn to target us. Let's back out a little bit. Right, let's give line formation charge to both of our infantry guys. They should be able to clean up here. Alright, one guy left. Let's just pick him off. There we go. That's it. I think they might have a couple people retreating, but it's definitely not any of our archers. Now, we did get quite a few upgrades here. Brigand Infantry, Sea Raider Warrior. I think we'll do both. We're not going to do the Mountain Bandits. We will do both of these guys, though. And how'd we do? Lost a footpad. Oh, we did lose a horseman, actually. We lost one of our cav. Brigand Infantry and a Mountain Brigand. Yeah, so we did lose a mountain. I guess they did have a lot of infantry, though. They had 50-something, I think. Yeah, that was pretty rough. Like I said, bright side, we're up here for bows. That's a priority. So if we get a bow, it'll all be worth it. Nice. We got 2 bows. Beautiful. A few more arrows as well, so that'll come in handy. And another Masterworks short militia spear. Really, really nice stuff. And we'll take the stuff that we don't really want, but we'll take it. And let's get off into the wooded area before we sort out our new recruits. Let's meet our new recruits. We got Jamshid. He's going to make a fine horse archer, and Muazzam. So Jamshid's all equipped. Sumpter horse, spear, bow and arrow. And same thing for Muazzam. We still have some Masterwork spears that we got in our inventory, so this should be pretty good. But 2 more in our party. How many does that take us up to? 13 total, including us. Not too bad. And we can replace the cav we lost and add 1 more to it. So our movement speed should be increasing quite a bit here. I would like to get our cavalry a lot higher. You know, being Amir Timur, his army composition would have heavily favored mounted combat with a little bit of foot troops. You know, obviously in the beginning we take whatever we can get, but at some point we need to transition over into a more traditional army. Now we don't have any more in our inventory. Yeah, we need to go farm some more bow and arrow. Only 20 archers here, but we'll take it. Right, we'll set up on this hill. These guys are going to take a little while to get here, so let's go do some flanking and shooting. Actually, these guys aren't able to get good shots here. Let's spread them out a little bit and have them not follow. I think maybe that's messing them up. At the very least, we're getting good shots off. We'll take them out ourselves if we have to, but... Oh, they're... Okay, so they're coming. Let's go ahead and shield wall both infantry. Looks like they got about 50, 60 meters before the lines meet, so we should be okay. I'm seeing some kills for our horse archer companions. They're doing a good job. All right, let's spread them out. Yeah, keep shooting into their flanks, boys. Yeah, we're just completely shredding them. All right, I'll let them finish that up. They should be okay there. Let's send the cav in to help them out as well. All right, group 2, they can go into line formation, and we'll help sandwich these guys. We'll give cav the charge command. All right, get in here, boys. Don't be bashful. Show them what's what. We want to keep an eye on these archers. If they start to flee, we want to make sure they don't get out. That's the priority. Oh, okay, that was a bad shot. He had him lined up perfectly, and then he swung like 2 seconds after he passed him. It's like a 90-year-old person, I guess. We're recruiting grandparents here. All right, Mountain Brigand, we're not going to upgrade. We will take the Brigand Infantry, and I'm really hoping we get a bow and arrow out of this. All right, a single loss, the Step Brigand, and actually a lot of these guys got kills. Look at that. Akbar, Farouk, Hussein, Jalaluddin, Yamshid, and Maksud Bek. These guys all did pretty well. No levels out of it, so I'm wondering if these are just too low tier that they're not, or maybe they're not doing enough damage. No, they're doing damage though, because they're getting kills. I don't know. It's interesting. But it's really good to see that they are putting in work. It's not just us killing everybody. Nice, we got a bow. Yeah, we will definitely put that to use right now. And we're adding another horse archer to the mix. So let's go ahead and get him locked out. Make sure we get the right stuff on here. I think we're going to have to give him a mule. We're all out of everything else. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. It's better than nothing, right? Better than walking. And he also doesn't have a shield. Let's get him a shield. Now we're running out of good arrows. We've only got 40 gram left, it looks like. So let's at least use like the large bag. That's fine. That'll give him at least more shots. It wants us to have balanced, whatever. I really don't care. They're probably not going to use all their ammunition anyways. And if they do start to do that, we can just switch it up. So we'll give him a masterworks, give him a mule, and hopefully we can get you a nice workhorse or something else. Something better than a mule, but for now, that's what you're going to have to use. And we'll offload a little bit of inventory here because they do have some cash. Now, once again, we're out of bow and arrow. So if we get anybody else, we can't really upgrade them. Although it's not a lost cause, it did go into somebody. So we've got Nafal, our donkey riding horse archer. And I think we continue. We're not really getting contested here. Finish that with no losses, just a couple injuries. And again, we're just leveling up everybody slowly but surely. And they got a decent amount of kills too, actually. They did a good job this time. Nice, we got another bow. So we have a backup as soon as somebody levels up.